Good evening and welcome to the special meeting of the Florence City Council. Please stand. We pray for the wisdom to make decisions that are beneficial to the people represented. Empower us to speak honestly, reflect wisely, and vote with integrity. We seek your guidance tonight. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Ms. Wingo, Ms. Chambers.
Here.
Mr. Wynn.
Here.
Ms. Whalen.
Here.
Mr. Snyder.
Here.
Ms. Cable.
Here.
Mayor, we have a quorum.
We have for your consideration approval of the minutes of the business meeting of June 9th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mr. Wynn.
Second.
Second by Ms. Chambers. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have a special recognition, and it is my pleasure to recognize one of our Florence Community Band members for his outstanding achievements. And I think the proclamation will tell you a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and read that. It says, whereas the City of Florence recognizes the important role that the arts play in enriching our community and appreciate the dedicated volunteers whose time and talents create opportunities for education, entertainment, and artistic expression. And whereas Steve Popovich has demonstrated a lifelong commitment to music, inspiring others through his passion, perseverance, and dedication to the performing arts. And whereas Steve's musical journey began at the age of 4, and through hard work and determination, he led him to become one of Northern Kentucky's most accomplished percussionists. And whereas despite attending schools without formal music programs, Steve demonstrated determination by teaching himself, seeking private instruction, and dedicating countless hours to mastering his craft. And whereas a longtime member of the Florence Community Band, Steve has shared his exceptional musicianship and leadership, enriching the cultural life of the city of Florence and inspiring fellow musicians and residents alike. And whereas on June 11, 2026, Steve Popovich was inducted into the Northern Kentucky Music Legends Hall of Fame as the organization's first classical, symphonic, timpani, and percussion inductee, recognizes his outstanding contribution to the musical arts, and whereas Steve's induction is a well-deserved honor that reflects his extraordinary achievements and pride he brings to the city of Florence. Now, therefore, I, Julie Aubuchon, Mayor of the City of Florence, and on behalf of the members of Florence City Council, do hereby proclaim June 16th, 2026 is Steve Popovich Day in the City of Florence. Congratulations.
Wow. Wow, I've not heard such wonderful things in a long time. Dr. Julie, the mayor, thank you so much. If I say too much here, please cut my mic off. There's so many people I have to thank, but I want to say Mayor, Florence City Council, this evening I want to express my deepest gratitude for recognizing my induction to the Northern Kentucky Legends Hall of Fame. It was an honor and a humbling award. My love for music started about 4 years old playing Clorox bottles. I graduated into playing with some international stars, as you might have heard, Roy Clark. Also, Buddy DeFranco, who played with the Gene Krupa organization, and my pinnacle in my career was with the international famed New York Philharmonic organist Leonard Raver. I feel like I'm just getting started in developing and progressing my skills in music, but my main intent is to bring a little joy into people's lives. The wonderful support of the city of Florence and the mayor provides for the community band, which I may say is unmatched by any other city that I know. And I've been to a lot of different cities playing. No city has done anything like what you guys have done for the Florence Community Band. And we all sincerely thank you. So while being proud of doing that, I also hope that we are proud ambassadors for the city as we go out and play for different organizations and cities. Under the great direction of our leader conductor, music director Dave Weber, who I call Mr. Band of Kentucky, and the great musicianship and administration work by our president, Jackie Crabtree, who's here this evening, I think sitting right there. Jackie is a wonderful musician, but she's also a fantastic administrator. Every concert is meticulously planned with her instructions. She almost starts your car for you. But all of us, thank you. So if you allow me just to take a few more moments, I want to thank my beautiful wife, Debbie, who is here tonight, I think taking pictures. She's a photographer. My whole life, she supported me. Not an easy profession to be into, and she's been very helpful. And of course, through the process of the induction was very challenging to put that all together to play the concert. I want to let all of you know that we made the name of Florence known that concert throughout the whole time. So we want to thank you for that again. So also in the audience, I want to recognize the director of the organization, John Mendel, and his wife Cindy, who provided such a wonderful event to honor people of high musical accomplishments and to add to the cultural benefit of Northern Kentucky. There are many more, but I have to acknowledge one more important person. My teacher from the University of Kentucky, Dr. David Davenport, who is still living and a wonderful friend to this day, who throughout my career encouraged, developed, and offered assistance in every way during my college days. And to this very day, he has helped me. I sincerely thank Dr. David Davenport. Thank you again, Mayor. Thank you to City Council, and the wonderful benefit you have offered to the people of the city. I have to say a couple more things, if you don't mind. I have to thank people in the band that performed with me for the induction concert. It was 100 degrees out there that day. I was sweating so much, the salt in my eyes, I couldn't even read the music. But these people showed me the family atmosphere that the band portrays under the direction of our president, Jackie Crabtree, and David Weber. They all stepped up, volunteered, all 8 of them, and put in, I'm sure, 20, 30 hours just to perform for that day. It was unbelievable. It showed the family atmosphere that you guys have allowed us to thrive under. So I'm going to name their names quickly and I'll end. So the trumpet players, Steve Wilkinson, Thomas and Trent Stricker, Sarah Johannesbog, tuba, Chris Wessel, trombone, Jesse Moreland, French horns, Mason Stewart, Jonathan Glover, and percussionist Denver Hogan, Cassie Howes, and our special equipment manager, Steve Rademacher, and Rob, and I forget Rob's last name. But again, thank you so much for this wonderful award. I want to give you a small memento. We have a beautiful poster designed by Cindy Mendel. I signed it, and I'd like to just give that to all of you. Little booklet too. They did a nice article and background on my musical career, so I don't have enough for all 15, is that right?
I'm not sure.
Well, anyway, thank each and every one of you.
Thank you, Steve. Our band and its members continue to represent us well, so thank you. Hats off to you. Are we ready? No. Okay, we're going to move on then. We'll delay our recognition of our fire EMS department for just a little bit. This is ordinance O12, 2026. It's an ordinance adopting and approving a change of concept development plan in a commercial 2 plan development parkway corridor study overlay district for a approximate 2.53 acre area located at 7544 Burlington Pike, Florence, Kentucky, to allow the display and sale of outdoor furniture, sheds, play sets, and other items. This is Bluegrass Backyard Recreations, LLC. The effect of this ordinance is to allow a change of concept development plan in a commercial 2 plan development parkway corridor study overlay C2 PDPO district for an approximate 2.53 acre area located at 7544 Burlington Pike, Florence, Kentucky, to allow the display and sale of outdoor furniture, sheds, play sets, and other items. The full text of Ordinance 012, 2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the City Clerk, the City of Florence, Kentucky, at 8100 Ewing Boulevard during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mr. Nguyen.
Second.
Second by Ms. Chambers. This is a project that is now on its second reading, which means we've had Planning and Zoning Committee discussion, we've had caucus discussion, we've had a first reading. So is there any additional discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable?
Yes.
Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
This is another second reading, which with the same process. It went before Planning and Zoning Committee, was discussed at caucus, and had a first reading. This is the second reading. It is ordinance 013, 2026. It's an ordinance adopting and approving a change of concept development plan and a commercial services plan development parkway corridor study, C3 PDPO district, for an approximate 7.5 acre area located at 7911 and 7915 US 42, including the property having a parcel identification number of PIDN of 073.00-00-002.20, Florence, Kentucky, to allow an increase in the intensity bonus for a previously approved hotel and provide for 2 outlots for future development. This is a Drury project. The effect of this ordinance is to allow change of concept development plan in a commercial services plan development parkway corridor study district for an approximate 7.5 acre area located at 7911 and 7915 US 42, including the property having a parcel identification number of 073.00-00-002.20, Florence, Kentucky, to allow an increase in the intensity bonus from a previously approved hotel and provide for 2 outlots for future development. The full text of Ordinance 013, 2026 is available for examination in the office of the City Clerk, City of Florence, Kentucky, 8100 Ewing Boulevard, Florence, Kentucky, during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mr. Nguyen?
Second.
Second by Ms. Chambers. Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Nguyen?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
We have for your consideration ordinance 014, 2026. This is another one that did go through the Planning and Zoning Committee process. Actually, I think you had more than one meeting, and did have discussion at caucus as well as a first reading. This is the second reading of 014, 2026. It's an ordinance adopting and approving a change of concept development plan in a commercial 2 plan development C2 PD district for an approximate 3.9 acre area located along the south side of Cavalry Drive between Richmond Road and Weatherington Boulevard, approximately 650 feet west of Weatherington Boulevard, being directly south of the intersection of Express Street with Cavalry Drive, and having a parcel identification number, PIDN of 062.00-00-131.35, Florence, Kentucky, to allow the development of a 2-story, approximate 3,300 square foot Planet Fitness Health Club. The effect of this ordinance is to allow a change of concept development plan in a commercial 2 plan development C2 PD district for an approximate 3.9 acre area located along the south side of Cavalry Drive between Richmond Road and Weatherington Boulevard, approximately 650 feet west of Weatherington Boulevard, being directly south of the intersection of Express Street with Cavalry Drive, and having parcel identification number 062.00-00 131.35, Florence, Kentucky, to allow the development of a two-story, approximate 3,300 square foot Planet Fitness Health Club. The full text of Ordinance 014-2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the City Clerk of the City of Florence, Kentucky, in the Florence Government Center, 8100 Union Boulevard. Oh, I'm sorry, approximate 33,000 square foot Planet Fitness Health Club. And I'm not sure if I said that twice, but this is a 33,000 square foot Planet Fitness Health Club, just to clarify. The full text of Ordinance 014-2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the City Clerk of the City of Florence, Kentucky, in the Florence Government Center, 8100 Union Boulevard, during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Ms. Chambers?
Second.
Second by Mr. Schneider. Is there any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Wynn?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
The next series of ordinances will be ordinances, this is amending the current fiscal year budget, and the next ones will be concerning the upcoming 26-27 fiscal year budget. So this first one is the budget amendment, is ordinance 015-2026. It's an ordinance of the City of Florence, Kentucky, amending the budget for the 2025 fiscal year of the city. This is amendment number 2. The purpose of this amendment is to reflect the following changes in the city budget. Number 1, under general fund departmental expenditures for administration, temporary employees. The Finance Department lost a finance clerk in late April due to a health emergency resignation to fill the gap during the occupational tax collection season, which is the busiest time of the year in the finance front office. The department brought in one temporary employee that will remain in the department until the end of June and will be paid out of the temporary employee account in admin. The clerks who left had their salary and benefits allocated to the water and sewer admin budget as they oversaw water duties in the front office, so the water and sewer admin budget will absorb an offset of equal magnitude. Miscellaneous. This line item is increased to account for the Kentucky State Sales and Use Tax that is owed from diverted revenues related to ongoing federal investigation. This payment will be inclusive of taxes owed, as well as penalty and interest on unpaid taxes going back to 2023. Health and dental self-insurance fund revenues. Increase in budget to account for significant reinsurance reimbursements from stop-loss claims from fiscal year 2025. The health and dental self-insurance fund expenditures. Increase in budgets for bank service charges, administration services, clinic fees, HRA, and health and dental claims, and FSA employee reimbursements. The city has experienced a particularly high claimant year due to a variety of factors, including increased prescription drug costs and multiple large claimants on the city plan. The overall fund bottom line increases, however, as the stop-loss reimbursement more than offsets the expense increases. And 4, depreciation estimates, water and sewer fund annual depreciation adjustment. The full text of Ordinance 015-2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the City Clerk, City of Florence, Kentucky, 8100 Ewing Boulevard, during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Ms. Chambers?
Second.
Second by Mr. Schneider. Again, this was discussed at caucus. It was also discussed at the first reading, and this is the second reading. Is there any other further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Wynn?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
An ordinance 016-2026. This is an ordinance of the City of Florence, Kentucky, adopting the official budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year of the city. This ordinance adopts the fiscal year 2026-2027 budget of the city. Budgeted resources and expenditures are shown as Exhibit A, as I will read. The estimated revenues and transfers for the general fund are $53,597,000. The estimated fund balance for the beginning is $53,263,393. So the total amount for appropriations in the general fund is $106,860,393. Predicted expenditures and transfers are $57,828,663. The estimated fund balance at year end will be $49,031,730. For the Municipal Aid Road Fund, estimated revenues and transfers is $865,000. The estimated beginning fund balance is $1,209,104 for the total available for appropriations of $2,074,104. The total expenditures and transfers for Municipal Aid Road Fund are $1,470,500, with an estimated fund balance at year end to be $603,604. In the newly created opioid abatement fund, the transfers there would be $1,205,363. There is no beginning fund balance, so that would be the total for appropriation is $1,205,363. The total expenditures and transfers from the opioid abatement fund are predicted to be $180,000 for an estimated fund balance of $1,025,363. In the infrastructure fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $5,235,000. The estimated beginning fund balance is $30,263,977, and the total available for appropriations in the infrastructure fund is $35,498,977. The total expenditures predicted in the infrastructure fund are $6,868,000, leaving a fund balance at year end predicted to be $28,630,977. In the asset forfeiture fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $85,000. The estimated beginning fund balance is $226,908, leaving a total for appropriations of $311,908. For the asset forfeiture fund, the total expenditures and transfers should be $200,180, leaving a fund balance at $111,728. In the newly created rentals fund, the revenues and transfers estimated is $1,010,000. There is no beginning fund balance. The total for appropriation then is the $1,010,000. The total expenditures and transfers predicted is $338,100, which will leave an estimated fund balance at year end of $671,900. For the aquatic center fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $2,267,000. The estimated fund balance is $1,488,965 for a total for appropriations of $3,755,965. The total expenditures and transfers are $980,700, and the estimated fund balance is $2,775,265. In the water and sewer fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $11,351,000. The beginning fund balance in water and sewer fund is $30,874,189 for a total available for appropriation of $42,225,189. The total expenditures and transfers for the water and sewer fund are $11,489,500. Leaving the estimated fund balance at year end of $30,735,689. In the World of Golf Fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $3,256,293. The estimated beginning fund balance is $12,349,661. The total available for appropriations is $15,605,954. The total expenditures and transfers is $3,252,205, leaving the estimated fund balance at year end $12,353,749. And finally, in the health and dental fund, the estimated revenues and transfers are $3,815,000. The fund balance at the beginning is $12,584,348 for a total available for appropriation of $16,399,348. The The total expenditures and transfers are predicted to be $5,352,000 for a total fund balance at year end estimated to be $11,047,348. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Ms. Chambers? Second by Ms. Whalen. Just to recap, we start working on the budget at the beginning of the year. Department heads work with Finance Department to present that to council in early May at a public meeting. We also had a public discussion period with a budget address. We also had a first reading with the State of the City address, and this is the second reading. Is there any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Wynn?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
And a companion to the official budget is the personnel policies ordinance. This is ordinance, or I'm sorry, it's the job descriptions, authorized position, and pay plan ordinance. It is ordinance 017-2026, an ordinance relating to personnel, thereby amending ordinance 016-2025 relating to job descriptions, authorized positions, and the pay plan. The purpose of ordinance 017-2026 relating to job descriptions, authorized positions, and the pay plan is to A, strengthen financial controls, improve segregation of duties, clarify responsibilities and reporting relationships, and to reduce organizational risk. To B, ensure accurate job descriptions. C, include a 2.4% cost of living adjustment, COLA, for employees and adjustments to certain pay grade step ranges along with targeted base pay adjustments for select positions. The full text of ordinance 017-2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the city clerk of the city of Florence, Kentucky, in the Florence Government Center, 8100 Ewing Boulevard, during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mr. Wynn? Second by Ms. Cable. Is there any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Wynn?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen?
Yes.
Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
And the final ordinance for second reading is ordinance 018-2026. It's an ordinance amending ordinance 017-2025 relating to Florence's personnel policy manual. The purpose of amending ordinance 017-2025 is to revise and update the current personnel policy manual to ensure continued compliance with current federal and state employment laws, modernize administrative practices, strengthen workplace protections, improve operational flexibility, and reduce organizational risk. The full text of ordinance 018-2026, including its exhibits, is available for examination in the office of the city clerk of the city of Florence, Kentucky, 8100 Ewing Boulevard, during regular office hours. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Ms. Chambers, second by Ms. Whalen. Any discussion? Again, this was another one of those ordinances that we've previously discussed. Roll call vote, please.
Ms. Chambers?
Yes.
Mr. Wynn?
Yes.
Ms. Whalen? Mr. Snyder?
Yes.
Ms. Cable? Mayor, motion passes 5-0.
For the mayor's report, I would, are we ready?
Ready as we're going to get.
All right, let's go. All right. We are going to go back to the beginning of the agenda to do some awards and recognition of our first responders. This is recognition. I guess, Chief, do you want to introduce it?
Yeah. Thank you, Mayor Abshawn, members of council. Again, I would like to introduce Mrs. Betty McGee, who is St. Elizabeth's Emergency Department Educator. And for our folks receiving will be Battalion Chief Danielle Steiner.
So Mayor and Council, thank you for allowing us to be here tonight to recognize your Florence EMS. So on behalf of St. Elizabeth Healthcare and the American Heart Association, we would like to recognize your personnel for the exceptional care and handoff of a patient that led to delivery of tenecteplase within 37 minutes of arrival to the Florence facility, winning the system Door to Needle Challenge for the month of May. Recognizing the impact excuse me, that EMS has on the end goal of decreasing door-to-delivery time of IV thrombolytic for eligible stroke patients, Phase 3 of the American Heart Association National Quality Initiative, known as Target Stroke, launched back in 2010, includes a focus on aligning efforts across the entire continuum, including EMS. Timely response from initial dispatch, rapid identification and transport, pre-hospital notification, which is a big one for us to allow us to get prepared to start doing what we need to do, and effective handoff communication from the field to the hospital are key links in the chain of survival and optimizing outcomes for our stroke patients. Many factors play into the decision-making process of administering thrombolytic once the patient arrives to the hospital. Collaborative partnerships between EMS communities and healthcare systems, as recognized by the American Heart Association in their national initiative, will allow best practices to be implemented throughout a system of care. EMS personnel that critically think to gather, standardize, and hand off key information, like I said, will enhance our decision-making process once the patient arrives to the ED. An additional incentive of a challenge coin will be awarded for collaborative clinical decision-making that leads to a difference in the patient's life, including delivery of the drug within 30 minutes or rapid intervention for thrombectomy treatment. We look forward to meeting you in that challenge in the future. So for tonight, we would like to recognize Danielle Eilerman and Taylor Schuler with a certificate and a brain pen to represent their rapid response.
Mayor, Council, unfortunately, Danielle Eilerman was present, but she had to leave before we were able to present her certificate and brain pin to her. And paramedic firefighter Taylor Schooler is out on a run helping another citizen of Florence, so he is not here, but his wife Haley is here, so we'd like to present her with a certificate and brain pin, if so be allowed.
Perfect.
Okay.
And remind him to wear this pink brain pen proud.
You want to come up here?
Yeah.
If you want, come up, Taylor. Charlie, do you want to get up here? You want to come up here with us? Girl, come on. Smile.
So again, we do recognize you for your collaboration and appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Betty. We will make sure that Danielle and Taylor get the recognition in person as well. I just have one item on the mayor's report. I do want to express our sincere condolences for the passing of longtime Florence Community Chorus Director Don Whitus. His many years of dedication to the Florence Community Chorus and his lasting contributions to the arts and our community will be remembered and greatly appreciated. On behalf of the city of Florence, I extend my sympathy to his family and friends and his fellow members of the Florence Community Chorus during this difficult time. His funeral is set for Saturday at Hickory Grove Baptist. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Mr. Nguyen, second by Ms. Cable, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.